Chapter 5, Lesson 6, Add Linear Expressions. Real World Link. Homework. Luke has 20 math problems and 11 science questions for homework. Cameron has 23 math problems and 10 science questions for homework. Number 1. The expression below represents the type of exercises that Luke has for homework. So 20 math problems and 11 science questions. Complete the expression that represents the types of exercises that Cameron has for homework. Well, it states that Cameron has 23 math problems and 10 science questions. Number 2, write an expression for the total number of math problems and science questions for both boys. Well, for math problems, we're going to be taking 20 from Luke and 23 from Cameron, which gives us a total of 43. For science questions, we have 11 from Luke plus 10 from Cameron, so that gives us a total of 21 science questions. So number 3, suppose Luke has X math problems and 5 science questions for homework, and Cameron has X math problems and 6 science questions. The algebra tiles below represent the total number of math problems and science questions for both boys. Write an expression in simplest form that represents the algebra tiles. Well, if we look at our x's, we have 2 x's. Then if we look at our ones, we have 5 from Luke, 6 from Cameron. That gives us a total of 11. So our expression is 2x plus 11. So add linear expressions. A linear expression is an algebraic expression in which the variable is raised to the first power and variable are not multiplied or divided. The table below gives some examples of expressions that are linear and some expressions that are not linear. So the left side are linear examples, such as 5x, 3x plus 2, and x minus 7. The right side are nonlinear expressions. So 5mn, 3x to the third plus 3, and x to the fourth minus 7. You can add linear expressions with or without models. Sometimes you need to use zero pairs. So example 1, we're going to add. We have 2x plus 3 plus the quantity x plus 4. So we can use the algebra tiles where it represents the 2x plus 3, which is located on the left side. And then the right side is representing x plus 4. So when you combine these, you can put your x terms next to each other and then your ones next to each other. So that gives us 3x plus 7. Now for number 2, this one is not showing with algebra tiles. This is just using algebra. So the quantity 2x minus 1 plus the quantity x minus 5. So I'm going to change a few things in here, such as the first expression, I'm going to add and make that into a -1. Second expression, I'm going to add and make that into a -5. And I'm going to put an imaginary 1 in front of this x. This is rewritten as 2x plus -1 plus 1x plus -5. So I'm going to use the commutative property of addition, and I'm going to switch the order of some of my terms. So I'm going to switch -1 and a positive 1x. 2x plus 1x plus -1 plus -5. So I'm going to put my like terms together. 2x plus 1x is 3x. Plus -1 plus -5 is -6. Well, my last step is to change this plus negative into a minus. So my answer is 3x minus 6. So let's try letter A. 3x plus 5 plus the quantity 2x plus 3. 3x plus 5 plus 2x plus 3. I didn't need to change anything. There was no subtraction, and there's also uh, coefficients in front of both my variables. So using the commutative property of addition, I'm going to change the order of 5 and 2x. So 3x plus 2x plus 5 plus 3. This allows my like terms to be by each other. So 3x plus 2x is 5x plus 5 plus 3 is 8. So 5x plus 8 is the answer for letter A. Letter B, we have the quantity 2x minus 4 plus the quantity 2x minus 7. So I'm going to start by adding and making that to a negative 4, add and make that into a negative 7. So 2x plus negative 4 plus 3x plus negative 7. Then I'm going to use my commutative property of addition, and switch negative 4 and 3x. 2x plus 3x plus negative 4 plus negative 7. We have 5x plus negative 4 plus negative 7 is negative 11. Again, we can't leave it as plus negative, so this is simplified to 5x minus 11. Continuing. Example number 3 is using algebra tiles. Taking the quantity 2x minus 3 plus the quantity negative x plus 4. So the way that they're displaying that, the 2x minus 3, you want to change first to 2x plus negative 3. So I have 2 of my x, and then I'm going to have 3 negatives. And then we're going to be adding a negative x plus 4. So I'm going to put an imaginary 1 in front to make my coefficient visible. So I know the negative 1. So negative 1x plus 4. That is showing a negative x and putting positive 4s. So I'm going to rearrange this and put my variables by each other. So I have 2 positive x's, 1 negative x, 3 negative 1s, and 4 positive 1s. So when I have positives and negatives that can be crossed out, so when I have 0 pairs, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to cross them out. So if you noticed, x and negative x are 0 pairs, so I'm going to cross that out because it becomes 0. Negative and positive becomes 0. Another negative and positive becomes 0. Negative and positive one becomes 0. So now I'm going to rewrite what I have left. X and a positive 1. So that means I have 1x plus 1. Ooh. 1x plus 1. Or you could write it as x plus 1. Both of these are appropriate answers. All right, number 4. This is 2 times quantity x plus 3 plus 3x plus 1. So I'm going to take this 2 and I'm going to distribute it to my first term, which is the x, and my second term, which is the 3. So 2 times x plus 2 times 3. Well, I'm going to keep solving this vertically. 2 times x is 2x plus 2 times 3 is 6. I can't simplify that anymore, so then I'm going to bring down my quantity of 3x plus 1. Well, the quantity 3x plus 1, I can just rewrite that as plus 3x plus 1. So commutative property of addition, I'm going to switch the order of those two terms. 2x plus 3x plus 6 plus 1. I'm going to combine my like terms, so 2x and 3x is 5x. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 5x plus 7 is my final answer. All right, for number 5, we have 5 times quantity x minus 4 plus the quantity 2x minus 7. First things first, I want to change my subtraction to the additive inverse. So I want to add and make it into a negative 4, add and make it into a negative 7. So 5 times quantity x plus negative 4 plus 2x plus negative 7. Now I'm going to distribute a 5 to the x and to my negative 4. 5 times x plus 5 times negative 4. I'm going to keep simplifying this until I cannot simplify anymore. 5 times x is 5x, plus 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. Then I'm going to bring down my quantity 2x plus negative 7. Well, because I'm not multiplying anything but a 1 for the 2x plus negative 7, that's still plus 2x plus negative 7. Once again, using the commutative property of addition, switching the negative 20 in the 2x. 5x plus 2x plus negative 20 plus negative 7. Do keep that negative with the correct term. You don't want to go and make 2x into a negative and positive and 20 into a positive. So 5x plus 2x is 7x. Negative 20 plus negative 7 is negative 27. So 7x plus negative 27 is for number 5. All right, we're going to try letters C, D, E, and F. So to the left, I'm going to show my work for letter C. I have the quantity x minus 1 plus the quantity 2x plus 3. So there's subtraction. I'm going to add and make that to the negative. This becomes x plus negative 1 plus 2x plus 3. Commutative property of addition, I change the order. X plus 2x plus negative 1 plus 3. Combining my like terms, I'm going to put an imaginary 1 in front of that x. Positive 1x plus a negative 2x is a negative 1x. Plus negative 1 plus 3 is 2. So you keep your answer as negative 1x plus 2, or you could have it as negative x plus 2. Okay. For letter D, I'm going to show my work to the right. The quantity x minus 4 plus the quantity negative 2x plus 1. There is subtraction in the first expression, so I'm going to add and make that a negative 4. This becomes x plus negative 4 plus negative 2x plus 1. Commutative property of addition, I can switch the terms. X plus negative 2x plus negative 4 plus 1. I can put an imaginary 1 in front of that x. That becomes a negative 1x plus negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. I can't leave it as plus negative, so that becomes negative 1x minus 3 or negative x minus 3. Both are appropriate answers. Letter E. We have 6 times the quantity x plus 7 plus the quantity x plus 3. If you want, you can go and add a 1 in front of both x's, if that helps you. First expression, I'm going to distribute a 6 to both terms. So that's 6 times 1x plus 6 times 7. I'm going to keep simplifying until I can't anymore. So this becomes 6x plus 42. Now I can't, so I'm going to move to the other expression. So that's adding the quantity 1x plus 3. So then I add 1x plus 3. I'm going to change the order of 42 and 1x because it's the commutative property of addition. 6x plus 1x plus 42 plus 3. 6x and 1x gives me 7x plus 42 plus 3 is 45. All right, letter F. The quantity 12x plus 19 plus 2 times the quantity x minus 10. I'm going to go in and add, make it a negative 10. So I have the quantity 12x plus 19 plus 2 times quantity x plus negative 10. So I'm going to distribute a 2 to both terms on the inside of the parentheses. 12x plus 19 equals 2, oh, sorry, not equals, plus 2 times x plus 2 times negative 10. 12x plus 19 plus 2x plus negative 20. So what I did to get this was multiplied 2 times x and then 2 times negative 10. Switching 19 and 2x because the commutative property of addition. 12x plus 2x plus 19 plus negative 20. 12x plus 2x is 14x. Plus 19 plus negative 20 is negative 1. So 14x minus 1 is your final answer. Let's move on to example 6. Write a linear expression in simplest form to represent the perimeter of the triangle. Find the perimeter if the value of x is 5 centimeters. So in order to write a linear expression for the perimeter of the triangle, you have to remember how to find the perimeter. In order to find it, you have to add up all 3 sides. So one side is 3x minus 3. Another side is the quantity 2x plus 9. So I'm going to add the quantity 2x plus 9. And lastly, we want to add the quantity 5x. So before I do any kind of simplifying, I see that there's subtraction, so I'm going to add and make that into a negative 3. And I'm going to rewrite this. Quantity 3x plus negative 3 plus quantity 2x plus 9 plus 5x. Now I'm going to drop the parentheses. 3x plus negative 3 plus 2x plus 9 plus 5x. So I'm going to rearrange the negative 3 and the 2x, and I'm also going to take this 5x and put it out in front. So that becomes 5x plus 3x plus 2x plus negative 3 plus 9. I put the 5x out in front so it was next to 3x. 5x plus 3x plus 2x becomes 10x. Plus negative 3 plus 9 is 6. So that becomes 10x plus 6. That is your expression. Then to find the perimeter when the value of x is 5 centimeters, that's saying that your x value is 5. So that's 10 times 5 plus 6, which is 50 plus 6. That equals 56. Let's now do letter G. A rectangle has a side lengths of x plus 4 and 2x minus 2. I drew a little diagram. I'm actually going to use the little tools that they have here to create that rectangle. So write a linear expression in simplest form to represent the perimeter. Find the perimeter if the value of x is 7 feet. So if I know that my top side length is x plus 4, then so does my bottom side length, the quantity x plus 4 feet. If the right side is the quantity 2x minus 2 feet, then the right side is the quantity 2x minus 2 feet. So to find the perimeter, I need to add up all my sides. The quantity x plus 4 plus the quantity 2x minus 2 plus the quantity x plus 4 plus the quantity 2x minus 2. Well, that's one way to write it. I'm going to write it shorthand. 2 times quantity x plus 4 plus 2 times quantity 2x minus 2. And that's just indicating that there are two sides for each of these. So for the second expression, I'm going to add and make that into a -2, and then rewrite it. 2 times quantity x plus 4 plus 2 times quantity 2x plus -2. The first expression, I'm going to multiply 2 times x and 2 times 4. And I want to keep solving until I can't simplify anymore. 2 times x is 2x, plus 2 times 4 is 8. Then I am adding 2 times quantity 2x plus 2 times the quantity -2. So 2 times 2x plus 2 times -2. 2 times 2x is 4x, plus 2 times -2 is -4. Commutative property of addition, addition, I can change the order. 2x plus 4x plus 8 plus -4. 2x plus 4x is 6x. Then adding 8 plus -4 is 4. So my final answer is 6x plus 4. That is my expression for the perimeter. Now we're going to find if the value of x is 7 feet. So if I take 6x plus 4 and I say x equals 7, ooh, not -7, just 7, I'm going to substitute 7 into this x. So 6 times 7 plus 4. 6 times 7 is 42 plus 4. 42 plus 4 is 46. So that would be 46 feet for the perimeter.